Does your cord look like this? Are you missing the ground? I'm going to show you how to fix it. Hi, welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade. Today, we're going to show you how to fix this. This cord is perfect shape, no ground on it. So what we're going to do is make this thing have a ground on it. Yes, you can put a brand new cord on it, but this cord is really super long. It's a good strong cord. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not cut or anything. It's just somebody decided that they didn't need a ground on it, but we need a ground on it, so we are going to fix that. First thing you're going to do is take your multimeter, put on continuity. That's the thing that beeps. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to verify everything on the cord. We should get a beep when I go to ground here. Perfect. When I go to this wire, we should be there. So let me move it so we're not touching two of them. There, and we're not there. And then when we go to... You are not seeing me, are you? But I do look cool. No, I'm just messing. Alright, screwed up. We're on ground here, where the ground was. And ground is still on the machine. This tab here will go here. And then this tab here will go here. So this cord is clearly still good, except we're missing the ground. So what we're going to do here is we're going to peel the cord back just a little bit. And I'm going to do it about right here. We want to see these wires. We're going to expose them. I want to make sure this cord was originally wired up good and correct before I go and cut it. Okay, I got my black exposed right here. I don't know if you can, how good you can see that. I just want to make sure it goes to the right spot. It should. There should be no reason why it doesn't. Black here, and then where I cut it. We're going to go here, and we are correct. So this, you'll see why I'm doing it this way. Now we're going to figure out what side of this is black. It's not this side. Is it this side? There. Okay. So now you know your cord, this side is black. So now, when you put your new cord on, what side is going to be black? This same side is going to be black. Look at this one, it's got a ground. So this side will be black, this side will be black, this side will be white, this side will be white. That's nothing. That's your ground. So let's do that one more time so you can figure it out with me. Alright, this is why I just peeled it back just a little bit. Normally I just cut the end straight off. Got my black wire exposed here. And I tested that it goes all the way through. And I just want to see which is going to be my black. That side, you didn't really have to do this, but I just wanted to do it for another thing so you can test it through the wire. Okay, but now we know that this side of the cord is your black and this side is your white. Alright, you can mark this too if you need to. Black this side, white this side. If you want to, you don't have to. But I'll show you another way. Get these screws completely out. Now this cord end I bought is really super heavy duty. And it's got the sticker on it. I buy these a lot. The reason why is because I'll buy a 50-foot or a 20-foot extension cord and I'll cut it in half. I'll buy a new one of these and put it on one half, and the other half goes into a pinball machine. Like this one. 20-foot 16 gauge smart extension cord. People were like, you need to have black on a pinball machine. It's gotta be black. Who cares if it's black? Go buy a black one if you need a black one. What I do is I'll take this and I'll cut it directly in half. So I'll have a 10-foot cord for the pinball machine and I'll have a 10-foot extension cord. With this end is useless, so then I put the other end on it, so now I'll have an extension cord, which is perfect. But yeah, there's people that flip out over that. It needs to be black. I don't care. It's people in your extension cords. Yeah, you need a black cord, but you put LEDs in your EM. You know what I mean? Why? Why are you complaining about that? I've had so many people, it's gotta be a black cord. And then they got LEDs in their EM. Gotta have a black cord, but you can have LEDs in your EM. Makes sense. Alright. Like I was telling you on this, it even tells you what is what. So remember, this was black and that's white. So we flip it over, and now it tells you that's, well, I don't know if you can see it really good. We're gonna put you on manual focus. And I'll get you. Yeah, you can't really read that, can you? There, it says white and black. See it? It will tell you where it goes, which is really cool. Back on regular focus. Go wide out a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna put it back on manual focus. Alright, we got this, like this. And where did my phone go? Because I'm expecting a important phone call. No, that was just junk. Alright, I'll take this out. This is if you use the smaller cord. And then you can flip it around for the bigger cord. Like that. It has for a bigger cord and smaller cord. These are the ones I buy. So now when you put it in, it's got a bigger hole here that will mash this flat. Alrighty then. So now this, we're going to cut this real carefully. How much do we want to cut out of it? We're going to cut probably about from here to here, which is about that much of the insulation off. I'm just doing this really lightly because I don't want to cut into any of the other wires. When I do this, I fold it because that helps split the wire, and you can just rock it like that too. Rock it, baby. There was a weird video in the 80s. Rock it. It's got like had all those like mannequins. You just bend it, and then you can just slowly rock your razor blade across it, and it will cut it. You don't have to worry about cutting into your wires. Alright, we got those. Well, that looks like that Stranger Thing monster now, doesn't it? Anyway. Somebody was prepared, but they weren't prepared. Alright. This is just like paper that was insulating the sleeve. You can cut off. It's not needed. I've been making a crazy amount of videos today. 1, 2, 3. This is number 4 today. We're gonna strip that back. Strip that back. And strip that back. The reason why I'm doing so many is because once I get this done, of these little bits of video for each thing, I can just go to town, turn on my jukebox, because YouTube doesn't allow it. But I hope you're enjoying the background music that you're hearing right now. And I can just crank the music and do repairs, and I don't have to worry about talking to anybody and trying to explain what's going on. Don't get me wrong, I love doing this. It makes these repairs so much longer. Now these they're loose already, okay. So now it tells you white goes on this side, black goes on this side, and then green goes on this side. So what we will do, can you see good? I want you to be able to see as good. This is just a repair. Like I said, you got a good cord. Why throw it out? You know what I mean? If you get a good cord, a good heavy-duty cord, and you got a broken end, let's put a new end on it. If somebody ridicules you about putting an end on like this, they're not your friends. Real pinball people don't care that you used a generic cord. Yes, if you're doing a full-blown restoration, use the correct cord. If your pinball friends are like, dude, why you got that big ugly cord sticking in your wall? They're not your friends. They're not your real pinball friends. The real pinball friend would be like, dude, let's play, man. Alright. That goes in there like that. These just tighten down, hold the wire in, make sure they're nice and tight. You don't have to He-Man them, because if you He-Man them, you're probably going to break the socket. Alright, now that, which is pretty cool, now we're just going to hold on like that. Look at that. This will pinch the wire from moving. I'm actually going to, what do you call it? Cut it a little bit too short, so I'm going to go back and shorten these wires a little bit. I don't like it. Even on my machine I wouldn't approve of this. So I'm going to cut these wires a little bit shorter so I can get a tighter fit in here. I need to cut these off where I spliced them, and I resplice them so they lock into there better. See, so sometimes we do our repairs and then we gotta redo our repairs. And this is why I don't edit my videos, because I want you to see how anybody can screw up, and it's okay to screw up and redo your mistakes. So I wasn't thinking when I closed it up this was going to be actually shorter. I don't know why. I've done several of these now, like they're going to change, but I haven't done several of these on video, So that makes a whole difference to me. Okay, there we go again. Screwdriver. Twist these back up. So now you need, what is this, an inch? I'll say this is an inch of wire. Inch of wire exposed, and then you leave your jacket alone. The black part is your jacket. So you just need an inch. Alright. Again, green goes into the green. It just goes into this big hole here. Green goes in the green. Your outlets might be different, but this is a style I buy. It's heavy duty. It's got a big handle on it where you can grab the wire cord right out of the wall good. White goes over here. That's another reason why I like it. And it pinches the cord inside of it. So if you trip and you actually unplug the machine by pulling the cord, it's not going to let the wires rip out of the outlet end, the plug, whatever you want to call this. It doesn't say. Alright, now like I said, when we close it, it's going to pinch the wire right into that. And there we go. Now we got the pinch. Well, we didn't have the pinch because my wires are too far out. See how it's spread like that, and I have to squeeze it and it keeps opening back up. That's the pinch you want. So this black piece here and this one here that I flipped around for a fatter cord is now going to pinch the cord into the new end. And if you pull here, right on, if you pull the cord here to pull it out of the wall, it's not going to let the wires rip out of here. That's why I like these replacement ends so much better. They're very overkill, but I like them for the trip factor. You don't have to worry about the wires pulling out and hit another prong on the inside and then shorting out and popping your fuse, but that's it. Now we got a fully working cord again. We'll test it again. This time we got a ground too. Alright, ground. Let me put it on a good spot. There we go. Ground. And what was this? Did I say this side was white? Nope, that's black. This side was white. And there you go. And it goes to nothing else except for white. And there you go. You fixed your cord. There was nothing wrong with your giant long cord except for somebody broke off the ground. So now you got a perfect cord again. That's black, but it's got an orange head on it. Like I said, if your pinball friends got a problem with that, they're not your pinball friends, and don't let your pinball friends bully you because you decided to use a tan cord instead of the factory black one. So anyways, there's the machine we're working on, the casino. So anyways, thanks for watching. If you like it, please share it, please subscribe. Check out the description below. There's a link for Amazon if you want to help the channel. Just click that link and do any of your shopping, and whatever you buy, I just get a small percentage to help my YouTube channel with cameras and stuff like that, and better equipment, and it helps me help you in the long run because you're watching this because you're either bored or you want to know how to fix your machine. So this cord repair will go for any of the basic style machines where you just need a new end. Remember, just because you got an orange on your cord doesn't mean your pinball machine isn't cool. Anyways, famous last words. Later.